Hello everybody, Ryan here with another episode of FTL Advanced Edition. And today, we're going to repower the oxygen. In between episodes, I went ahead and took the liberty of healing up Reinhardt and Bombfiem. And today we're going to be carrying on, trying to pump the energy out of this red tail, try and get to Sector 8 so we can unlock the Type C. That is, I did fail to mention that. That is how you unlock the Type Cs in this game, in the new expansion. You gotta get to Sector 8 with either the Type A or the Type B, and that's how you get the Type C. Don't have to fight the boss, just get to Sector 8. So, that is, of course, the goal of these ships. We're gonna go to the Chesapeake and then down to the shop. Hopefully, take the funds from this. Oh, God. Let's board the station, see what happens. Your away team reports a wounded Engie and a functioning drone schematic. Then someone yells, "The station reactor is overloading, and they're running out of time!" So, they didn't actually yell that. I completely misread that beacon because I'm an idiot, but whatever. We're gonna save the Engie. I don't have a drone control. I may indeed never even end up getting a drone control because I kind of prefer the hacking module. And also, we need more crew members. Obviously, there's more systems to man. They're less important, but it's nice to man them anyway. And I need someone who can actually leave their post to repair. So, save the Engie! Your crew returns safely to the airlock with the injured Engie. God, that's hard to say. And you put some distance between the station before it blows. The Engie is impressed by your crew and volunteers to join. Excellent. And apparently he's actually got level 1 in shields anyway. Reinhardt, how are you doing? Oh, you're level 1 as well, so that's kind of pointless. But yeah, we got Mr. Booga, and as I said last time, because apparently you guys had no reason to believe me, but now you do. You can get crew with experience. So, we're just gonna go ahead and throw them into the doors, and now we've got our blast doors without actually upgrading the system, so that's actually really sweet. Also should mention, I'm sure some people are curious, what happens if you get the subsystem up to level 3? Well, we get super blast doors. You can see there is now a level 4 for all of these, but you cannot upgrade them to level 4, so, you know, little clever thing there. I like it, I like it. Anyways, let us jump to... let's see, it's 210. No, we can't do that. Alright, we're just gonna go to the store. Better safe than sorry. The Engie do remarkable things with just a pile of scrap. Indeed. We can get a clone bay. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the system. Basically, what the system does, it replaces the Medbay, and anytime one of your crew members dies, it takes 12 seconds, 9 seconds, or 7 seconds, respectively, to revive your crew member. They take a hit to their skills, though. Like, they will lose their skills. Some of their skills, I should mention, every single time they die. So that is part of the reason why I don't like it. Also, because you can't heal anymore because it replaces the medbay. You get 8, 16, or 25 HP per FTL jump. So every time you jump, everyone gets a bit of HP as a passive. Don't have to keep the system charged to make it happen. But, yeah, so it is a bit more like the medbay in that you only have to charge it when someone dies or when you're jumping. When someone does die, you do have 2 seconds, and it makes a very, very large and annoying sound, or 5 seconds rather, and it makes a very loud and annoying sound when someone's about to die. So, you know, if you do lose someone without the clone bay charged up, then, well, you have plenty of time to recover. So... it's an interesting system, certainly. Personally, I prefer the medbay in almost every situation. In boarding, definitely prefer the medbay. In, I don't know, I mean, maybe with, like, 4-room teleporters where, you know, combat effectiveness isn't quite as important, it might be a good idea, but even then, I mean, I personally prefer the medbay in almost every single way. But yeah, so there you go. Anything new here? Nope, Zoltan shield bypass, we saw that last time. So nothing special here. Let's just repair ourselves to max, because there's not much else to buy. Get some fuel. And we can sell our basic lasers. I don't think we're going to be using these bad boys again. Alright, let's go. How much will another weapon? Oh god, 75. Ugh. They're getting expensive. They're getting pricey. I don't like it. But whatever. It should only take 2 more levels to get us up to max effectiveness. Although I may want to hold off on that until we get more shields and engines. I do have 5 lasers basically right now, so there is that as well. Engie are weighing you at this beacon with their weapons online. They explain a computer virus that is wanted for hostile acts against the Engie, with multiple accounts of binary scrambling and nano dissolution, and variable interference is aboard your vessel. Oh boy. They insist they must destroy your ship to prevent the virus from escaping. So, we can hold on, let us try and purge this. Well, God knows what this happens. I've only seen this beacon one more time, and last time I had a blue option, which I'm going to take. Have your Engie crew member negotiate with the Engie ship. Well, that could have gone better. I thought blues were always supposed to be good. What is this bullshit? Ugh, great. As the Engie attempts to contact the vessel and negotiate, your Engie crew member suddenly dissolves into nanites. The virus is murdered again! Son of a bitch! Detecting activity on board. Oh my god, no. No! Oh, God, that sucks. Okay. Well, either way, thankfully these weapons have about the same charge time. Oh, God, this is a nasty loadout, too. This is not going to be an easy fight at all. Welp! So much for breaking their shields. Oh, so much for breaking their shields again. God damn it. I think this was one of those fights that we're just going to run from. You know? This is, oh, shit. That's a stun. That's a stun. Run! Fail. Alright, stay in there. Let's try and get the weapons online. Might be able to make something happen. Oh my god, how long is the stun? Are you kidding me right now? Come on, guys. It was just a bomb. Guys. Hey, there we go. Wow, that is a nasty weapon. Holy crap. Where's it going next? It misses. Okay. We can almost get out of here. Ooh, so provided they don't hit anything. Oh yeah, fuck that. We're getting out of here. There's nothing we can do in this situation. Good God, this is a nasty ship. Ah, great. There goes the shields. We might want to prioritize those. Okay, who's dying? You are. And there's a fire as well. Could this beacon be going any worse? Okay, whatever. You know, it could have gone worse. But whatever. Let's just get the hell out of there. Ignore the refueling platform. I'm not gonna go through with that. You make sure the fire doesn't spread. There we go. Whew. Wow, that was one hell of a ship they had there. Good God. You better go heal up as well, honestly. Everyone's been taking hits. Meanwhile, we can listen to these sweet jams. Can't really see it, but I'm doing that little, like, bobbing your head back and forth. It's pretty sweet. I'm liking this music. Almost sounds a bit like Terraria music, actually, now that I think about it. Alright, you go over there, and looks like we are fully operational again. Alright. That was an unfortunate fight, but whatever. The friggin' computer virus. Screw that guy! I just got him, too! Poor Mr. Booga. From FTL Episode 2 to FTL Episode 2. Unfortunate. Alright, well, let's inquire about their specialty, and what we have here. They offer to upgrade your door subsystem in exchange for some scrap. Awesome, this is one of the new events, by the way. You can come across one of these, and they'll offer to upgrade, as far as I can tell, it's only subsystems, but they'll do it for a reduced price, so, booyah. Doors upgraded by 1! You let their team work on board, and after a short time, they finish their work. So that's awesome. You know what isn't awesome? My fuel count. Hopefully we can come across another shop. This is a grain sector. It should have 2 to 3 shops. And let's send in a waypoint to investigate. You find a secret Federation outpost. They are regrettably out of surprise, but are eager to tell you of another secret base. Undoubtedly already under attack by Federation, or Rebel scum. God, listen to this music. It's so good. Yeah, I apologize if you don't like this type of music, in which case, well, sorry, buddy. But anyways, let's get back to the game here. I will throw down, Ben Prunty has put up the, what is it? This is one of the new songs from Advanced Edition, and Ben Prunty, the composer, did make the Advanced Edition soundtrack completely free on Bandcamp, or alternatively, you can tip him if you're a good man. And he definitely deserves your tips. Unfortunately, they didn't give me any fuel! That's the one thing I needed! Urgh! Alright, so that sucks. But yeah, I will include that link in these descriptions as well. Alright, hello, so nice to see friends. Yeah, well, if this keeps up, I'm sorry, but we won't be friends for much longer. Alright, anyways. They brought me some supplies, and there's no shop anywhere. So we're gonna get as close to the exit as possible. We're gonna run out of fuel, and activate the stress beacon. Hopefully something happens. Or participate in their study. They don't give me anything useful. Typical. Typical Zoltans. I really want to upgrade my shields. Unfortunately, I didn't get the backup battery back then, and I couldn't have, but you see, this is one of those situations where the backup battery would have been helpful. I could get the 2 bars, and although I don't have the power, when I need the 2 bars, I can just press that battery, and boom, we're good to go for a little bit. Regardless, I think I'm going to save up. I do want some more shields. And hopefully something happens. Hopefully something happens. They swapped the wait and cancel buttons. It confuses me. 5 fuel for alright, we're gonna negotiate. Oh no, he didn't like. Oh boy, this is one of those new weapons I was talking about, the charge ones. Basically, you can let charge up multiple times to build up multiple shots at once. So that's definitely a new type of weapon here. Alright, we're gonna try and take care of these guys. It looks like they're gonna be firing it right off the bat, and I can't blame them. All they have to do is hit us once with that ion, and this thing is gonna rip us apart. Oh boy, hopefully it doesn't hit anything critical! Oh god, no, no! Son of a bitch. Every time! Shut down that bloody ion. It'll reduce the damage we take. But, anyways, let's keep firing this thing so we can reduce its timer. Alright, power that up. Get back to the shields. Oh, the clutch! Oh, the clutch! Who's this pilot? Beth, you're the best! You're the best! Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Ugh. Alright. Thankfully, these are going to sync up now. I think I'm just going to auto-fire that on this, quite frankly. And now those are gone. Let's fire into the... Fuck it, we're just going to fire in there. I want them dead. Also, might panic them. They do have the slug repair gel, but whatever. Oh, shit, we're on fire. You should help out with that. Alright, their ions is down. Is down. Their ions is down. Ooh, Dragon English. It's not the best. Fire. There we go. And that's a hull breach as well. Thank goodness. One more shot should bring him down. Unfortunately, it's going to be a bit harder to land than I thought. Just, whatever. Fire everything. Auto fire. He's going to die. One of these is going to hit. There we go. And we get our fuel. 2 fuel. Try and collect as much as possible, as much as only 2, but that is enough to get the hell out of this sector. And that's all I really want to do, quite frankly. Alright, we've arrived, and oh, sweet, more fuel. Alright, the beacon at first glance appears to be home to a junkyard. Upon closer inspection, it reveals itself to be a ramshackle market. One trader has a deal that catches your eye. That is a fantastic deal. We aren't even using missiles. You can have them. Alright, let's get this and that. There we go. We got our level 2 shields. We're gonna have to hold off on the weapons. We're gonna have to do some defense upgrades before I can get some more weapons, but that's fine. We got plenty of weapons right now. You've arrived in NG space. Again. NGs appear to be rather common here. I'm thinking distress, boom, and store. That's a little bit terrifying because the rebels, God knows what they're gonna do, but it's what I'm doing. Let's do some crazy strategies. That's what people come here to watch. Trying to dislodge the ship and 2 damage, but we get some money, so that's okay. Oh yeah, by the way, whenever you take damage from these events now, they do indeed end up damaging your systems as well, so bear that in mind. It is a nice touch, though. I actually really like that touch. It actually makes it a bit more than simply losing your health. Now you're losing a system as well. I like it. I like it. Makes sense, too. Alright, you go back there. Any power need to be rearranged? Yep, I thought as much. Also, let's... Okay, I already did swap these. If I didn't mention, it's because this one fires 3 times, this one fires twice. So, that's why. Yeah, let's keep it like that. Alright, looks like we should be able to do this without the rebels being scumbags. And, hey, money in a drone part. The drone part's less exciting than the money, but hey. And you happen upon the remains of a space station. It has been mostly picked clean, but we find some sweet, sweet things. Alright, let's get an engine upgrade. There we go. To the store to buy some fuel. Not much, but some. What we have here? Ooh, repair bomb. That's something. Floods the room with NATO, completely repairing all. Okay, that's system damage repair, right? There is no. Oh, here's our hacking system. God, I wish I had enough money for that. We can sell this. Oh, you know what? If I didn't. If I actually didn't get that. What was it? I think it was the engine upgrade I just bought. Then I could have got the hacking. Ugh, damn. These are expensive repairs too. Not the most expensive. That's 4 scrap, and that's only in slug space, but pretty expensive. Fuel is average tripe though. Tripe? Tripe? No, priced. Come on, man. English, please. Wow. What is with all of this free stuff I've been getting? Game, you're taking it easy on me, and I love you for it. Free schematic supplies, or free schematic samples, free schematic samples. Be sure to visit our new military-grade drone store, opening in sector XR1-45. That is XR1-45. Alright, that does not actually give us a quest telling us where the shop is, unfortunately. I was actually kind of hoping, but oh well. Hello? What do we have here? You try and lay low and blend in with the other traffic. However, it is surprising to see a rebel military ship. Yeah, a little bit, but whatever. They're rebels. They like to do stupid things. Ah! An encounter. Let's what do they have? They got a missile, they got a basic laser, and they got an ion. They've also got teleport and a clone bay. Ah, let's aid the civilian ship. You frown. Not really. I'm actually grinning right now. Oh, dual laser. Well, it's a good thing I got dual shields. Hi. Oh, I can actually be a dick here. Beep beep. Now, there we go. We got some more advanced blasters. I'll keep him in there a bit longer. Scumbag, take it. Unfortunately, he will revive 12 seconds later, or 8, depending. Alright, they did fire. Oh god, I forgot they fired. They've got missiles! Oop. Well, that could have gone a wee bit. Not really, he's dead. There we go. That was, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Regardless, I think I'm gonna fire into the weapons again. Did I actually fire already? I mean, I guess I did. I have no idea what's happening anymore. This battle's just been a blur! Oh, let's actually wait for them to sync up now. There we go, fire those. And do I want to fire these? What's this one? That's gonna be 2, 4, 6. If all these hit, oh, boom, 1, 2, 3, well, hang on, boom, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll be left with 1 HP, so no, I don't want to do that. Let's hit him in the weapons, yeah, screw it. You see, the thing about this one, the stun ion, is that if it hits the shield barrier, it will still stun the shield guy, so do bear that in mind. I don't want them to get that off. Not that really, oop, hello there. They don't have any weapons again. Oh, don't do that. So let's go over there and super blast doors. Again, you can do some cheeky little things with this, and I absolutely love it. All right, let's fire into the clone bay again. And fire! All right, he's dead. Now we just wait for this guy to suffocate. Poor guy. Oh my god! Well, I take it back. Maybe we should get a bloody drone bay. Holy crap! Combat drone Mark II. Really good. And we get 5 repair as well. Sweet. Oh man, that suddenly it's the beacon I've been waiting for. Alright, he's gonna try and get through here, but since you're manning the doors, it'll take him a bit longer than usual. Oh my god, the music! I love it! It's so sweet. So electronic. Alright, there we go. So that's good to go. We are gonna want to heal up the pilot. She did eat a missile. So, you know, gonna want to recover from that. Yes, I depowered the oxygen. Do I care? No. Only these weapons are gonna become hazardous. Weapons? Rooms. No, they're called rooms, buddy. Alright. Wait for them to recover, and boom. Let's go. Anyone else at full? Yes. Everyone else is at full. Let's keep going. 50 is such a common number for the scrap here. Holy crap. Why is this even happening? Alright, let's go down. Let's try and get some distance from the rebel fleet. I don't like my fuel. It's way too low. Let's investigate and see what happens. Hey! We're able to salvage some stuff for fuel. Yes! Finally, fuel. Thank goodness. Still, we're gonna get some distance from the rebel fleet. They're basically on my coat trails right now. Assistance requested. Are we foolish meat sacks? We are not foolish meat sacks. We are actually helping out with the NG. That's a charged laser, so we can get up to 2 shots with it. He's also got 2 types of bombs. We'll see what they are. Also, we've been boarded again. He does have bombs. Like, we can absorb this, but he does have bombs, which I'm gonna want to try and dodge. So I'm actually gonna send the shield guy to the doors. Beep beep. And since he's gone, we can also depressurize those rooms as well. Oh god, this guy's got 3 shields. All right, we're gonna want to fire everything then. Where are we gonna fire everything though? Into the shield, so we can actually get that damage. Yes! Alright, he's down 1 bar. Oh shit, that is our oxygen system! Whoop! Oh well, whatever, it's only those. Oh, there we go. Teleport him back. Now, just hang out in there a little bit longer, Reinhardt. Let's keep firing into the shields. Alright, there we go. Shields are completely destroyed. And now you can go back to, yeah, you should actually probably stay in the doors, honestly. Oh, okay, I should have been gone for the weapons. I still can, thankfully. The one time he actually manages to bring my shields down, he only fires 1 laser when he could have charged 2. Oh, poor bastard. There we go. Victory! Let's attempt to contact the NG. Did they die? They did not die. They gave us some fuel. Oh, thank God. This has been the single best sector in FTL I have ever been a part of, and I'm so happy to say that. You go back to shields. And jump. There's a store. Let's see what happens. We got plenty of money. Let's see if we can actually get a drone bay here, because that would be sweet. Page 2. Also, you know, they do have pages now, by the way, so that is cool. And we can get a drone bay. Nice. Comes with a defense drone, so we can get a defense drone, which will help us with our missile problems. Ooh, they've also got a combat drone for sale. Can we sell anything? We can sell a system repair. I don't care for that. Oh, flag. That's a new type of weapon. Fires a blasted debris across a random area, doing up to 3 damage. Up to 3 damage. It can also deal 0, I think. So do bear that in mind. Good at taking down shields, but very hard to aim. It's an interesting weapon. Does not take up a missile. I like it. I honestly like it. Again, it's sort of like a pseudo ion, if you will, I suppose. Or you can just use it to deal 3 damage. I mean, that works too. Breach bomb. You don't care too much about. Hello there. This guy. He likes to fight in shield rooms, evidently. This guy is a master of the shields, my god. Ryan Maniscalco. The best. Anyways, let's stop dicking around over here. Let's get a drone control. Now, I don't think I will be able to... Let's go ahead and equip this as well. Yeah, I think we're good to go here so far. Let's get some repair. Maybe 1 fuel, and boom. Alright, so we can pump up a defense drone or get a combat Mark II when we need that little bit of extra firepower, so this will be pretty sweet. We got some good firepower going. Good, good. That's the way I generally tend to build the Red Tail. It just seems like a combat vessel, honestly. As soon as you jump into the system, you receive a hail from a nearby civilian NG vessel. Their captain appears on your screen. Strange bug. Can we assist in debugging? Oh, can I assist in debugging? Yeah, sure, I can. Found malfunctioning mantis. Believes it is human. Will receive input only from human. Danger evaluation extremely high. Alright, let's send in the mantis, actually. I feel like that humans are common and uninteresting, as their description says. So I feel like this, even though it is blue, I feel like it might be a better idea to send in the mantis. The mantis is terrified at the sight of your crew member. He immediately attacks his NG rescuers and your crew member is forced to kill him. The NG are grateful for your help and offer a small reward. Damn! I should have sent in the human. Ugh. Although, God knows. But for all I know, if I sent in the human, he was probably just be like, I'm a mantis. I should kill you! Stabby. Yeah, no. I was not going to take that risk. I feel like the mantis was a much safer option. So, anyways, that is a new beacon. I haven't seen that one before. You arrive at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. And you begin charging your FTL drive and do a quick scan of the local planet. You find ruins. Let's try and look for the rebel ship that created the Federation ruins, shall we? Ah! We found him! Hopefully he's as easy to defeat. He's got a hacking module. Let's see where it goes. Thankfully, he doesn't really... Oh, yep, there we go, the Medbay. Oh man, I'm so scared. He did send... That's an ion disruptor. Whatever, man. Fine, ionize my doors! See if I care. Scumbag. Alright, he cannot pierce my shields. He does, however, have a pretty nasty drone. Thankfully, I've got 5 lasers, he's got 1 drone. At most, he's going to be able to destroy 2 of my lasers. So, what are we going to destroy? You know what? Let's go for the drone bay first. That's the only thing that's even remotely threatening right now. And it's lowering my DPS. Alright, there we go. So that thing's been destroyed. Let's send the Mantis to maybe get some combat experience. He does take the long way around. You know, at first I thought the pathing was going to be really stupid and go through the Medbay, but no. He does go the full way around. I like it. I like it. Gotta say though, I freaking love this hacking module. Once we get to the Lanius Cruiser, which actually starts with it, we're gonna start having some fun. Or if we can just blatantly get our hands on it. It is such a fun weapon to use. I can definitely see some fun things happening with boarding tactics with the hacking module. I love it. Anyways, let's hit the shields next. Since, you know, while we're still... Actually, no, let's go for the helm. I feel like these guys might try and run away. Oh, or they could try and surrender. Fucking hell. You know, if these were drone parts and not missiles, I might have actually accepted this offer. At the same time, though, I mean, the missiles are really the meat of this offer, as well as the fuel, but ultimately, I don't want missiles. I'm not using missiles. I don't care for missiles. I hate missiles! And that is not an over-exaggeration. Anybody that knows me knows that I hate missiles. And if you don't know that I hate missiles, you must be new here. Alright, he's gonna be hacking the medbay. Whoop-de-doo. What shall we damage? Can we damage this? How'd that get destroyed? Did I target that somehow? Whatever. Their weapons are offline, their drones are offline, their piloting is offline. Oh man, you guys are so screwed right now. Ladies and gentlemen, 3, 2, 1, GG! And we get 4. Oh, that's a much more favorable offer for me. We can get another weapon upgrade, which I'm thinking I might do. Maybe. No, not quite. I do... Yeah, here we go. We can get up to 4 bars here. That way, in case we need it, in case of emergencies. Next sector, though. We got NG or Rebel Stronghold. That's a new type of sector. And it sounds incredibly terrifying, and I'd rather not go there. So we're not. I assume this is going to be like the Rebel, like, what's it called? I assume that this is going to be the, what's it called? Like the Rebel homeworlds, I guess. But let's not go there. So there's 2 reasons for that. 1, I am a scared little hatchling, yes. But 2, I want to try and find the Lanius sector. Because the Lanius do have their own sector now, and it is a red sector. This is the only red sector aside from the Rebel Stronghold and the final area first. So, we're gonna go to the engine controlled, see if we can make it to the Lanius. And boom. You've arrived in NG space. The Mantis have been threatening the NG core worlds, but you should be able to stock up for your journey. The NGs, man. We've just been listening to nothing but the NG music this whole game. Alright, anyways, let's go and repair this breach, actually. No, you stay there. You can't repair for shit. There we go. Send in the Hummins. Alright, heal him up. And we should be good to go then. Beth is at full, and Bumpy M is at full. Alright, let's quit jacking around and get going. Boom! You received a distress call from a nearby NG ship. Assistance requested. We are foolish meat sacks. We are not foolish meat sacks. Wow, that is... For those of you who are unaware, a second option for this is that you end up being boarded by a Mantis crew, and you end up fighting an NG ship that is currently manned by Mantis, and they call you foolish meat sacks, so, you know. For some reason, that almost always tends to happen to me. Not this run, though. Not this run. Alright, they got a charged laser and a bomb, so basically I'm not afraid of them at all. Alright, you go in there. Let's make something happen. Let's fight. This guy, Mr. Willow, is good as dead. They do have a cloning facility though, so do bear that in mind. We're gonna want to heal up Reinhardt instead of sending him to the medbay, so whatever. All right. Oh, that's a firebomb. Oh god, that's not gonna be fun. Let's try and take that down, shall we? Oh fuck. Let's depressurize this. We might end up losing the medbay. Hell, we will end up losing the medbay. But I can send in Bomphium to repair it. Come on. We might not. We might. Yes, we didn't. Oh, God. All right, open up the doors. I want that freaking medbay back online. I'm not going to lose Reinhardt, goddammit. I'm not going to lose Reinhardt. We better actually power up the oxygen. Ah, fun. Fun. I knew I should have friggin' destroyed the cloning facility. You know what we can do? Let's fire on the weapons again. Or not. Just hold on, Bumpy. Reinhardt's coming! Alright. We're gonna want to destroy that cloning bay. Their firebomb is still offline. So we can destroy... Oh! They beamed him back. Okay, never mind. Destroying the clone bay would be a waste of our time. They won't send him back on board our ship, by the way. I better go heal both of you guys up in case another guy decides to join. Oxygen levels are fine for now. If things end up going... no. Let's keep it here. What are we gonna dodge? Think for a second. What are we gonna dodge? Nothing. Alright. Let's hit them in their shields next. Sorry, if I ever turn quiet, it's because I'm listening to these jams, alright? They're real good. I'm a huge fan of them, in case you can't tell. I'm loving this new soundtrack. Alright. You two go back to your posts. Somehow, we managed to pull this off with minimal damage to ourselves. That was pretty sweet. I love the crew micro in this game. That is, in my mind, the best part of FTL, the crew micro. And they're dead! Alright. We got loads of money and some fuel as well. What do we have here? Oh, the Mantis must have left the distress call active. Welp. He's dead. The NG did not make it, did I already visit that beacon? Yes, I did. I'm an idiot. Oops. Well, mistakes were made. Hopefully, I won't die from it. Oh! Hey, finally! There's a new hazard in Advanced Edition called a Pulsar. Sensors go wild as a nearby Pulsar is detected. While you are attempting to recalibrate the FTL drive, a pirate sneaks up on your ship. Weapons charging. Prepare for a fight. He's got a hull beam and a burst laser Mark III. Oh, fuck. This is not going to be fun. Anyways, as I was saying, the Pulsar is an ion, or it's basically a, being too close to a sun, except it's ion damage instead of fires. So, needless to say, this is gonna get hairy if the proper systems get ioned, and believe me, they will. So, you know what I'm gonna do here? We're gonna rearrange some power. Yeah, god damn it, I'm gonna have to power even more. Shice. I want to try and get the power, or the Combat 2 online. I'm trying to think if there's any way I can do that without sacrificing my ship's integrity. And I can! I can depower this and that, so we can get that online. We can keep some power in engines, not for now. And go into oxygen. Alright, try and get their shields offline. A lot of people are looking at me right now like, what the fuck are you doing, you idiots? Just wait. As soon as they try and find this weapon, I'm gonna re-engage all my defense systems. Oh! Well, I guess that didn't work out, did it? No, it didn't. Oh, fuck. Repower the engines! Brace for impact! Oh, boy. Oh, my God, the dodges! They're so good. They're so good. Oh. Alright, well, that was unfortunate. I better send you to go render repairs. Come on, come on. Okay, I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. Do not let that happen again. Oh, shit. Well, there goes that. And they got the shields again. Are you kidding me right now? Oh my god, this guy. Well, whatever. They got the helm. They did not get the systemless room. That's where the hole really begins to become terrifying. So, we should be fine there. Power up the weapons again. A lot of good. That's going to bloody do me. I guess I can send you over there to repair that. I want to keep Bumpy in there because he's about to level up the weapons. God damn it. This Pulsar has been favoring the AI beyond any belief. Okay, yeah, fuck this. We're out of here as soon as I can, if I even can. God damn it. Watch, they're gonna hit the engines, aren't they? No, but they did hit the shields. Again! I'm going up against a freaking hole. Oh my god, they got hit though. Oh, I can actually take this moment. Stop that! Stop being a jerk! Oh, they're gonna be a jerk. Shields, 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 shields! Oh, they actually lost the hull beam. Oh, thank god. Hit him again, please, soon. We might be able to get a shot through. Yes, indeed we did. Where'd that Pulsar hit us, though? I think it hit us in the shields again. God, this Pulsar has been wreaking absolute havoc here. Oxygen has been destroyed. Oxygen levels are 69%. Alright, I'll make you, against my better judgment, you're heading out of the weapons room for right now. Ugh. This beacon could be going far better. Thankfully, their weapons have been destroyed. We may actually be able to pull something off here. Keep firing. Do not let their shields come online. They're surrendering. I think I've actually got them here. I wish they surrendered 2 seconds later so I could see what this next Pulsar hit. But I think we might have them check and mate here, so we're not gonna accept surrender. What'd they hit? They didn't hit anything important, thank god. Ugh. Alright, I think we may actually be able to pull us off from the brink! The Pulsar hated me at first, but now it hates itself, or now it hates the AI, thank god. Alright, shields are down, and quick fire before the Pulsar disables our weapon system inevitably. We win! Oh my god, that was way too close. Ugh, that was a crazy fight there. Now do you see how the Pulsar can go? I'm sure some people thought ions instead of fire. Oh, whatever, that'll be fine. No! Pulsar can F you up. Ugh, it's a dangerous beacon to be sure, especially when you're going up against a loadout like they had, good god. I mean, it didn't help that my initial tactic was a bit flawed, but whatever. We survived, we made it, against all odds. You're gonna need some heals too, right? Yeah, alright, go. The good thing is that once the enemy ship is gone, the Pulsar is basically just pointless. Unless you just, like, keep getting Pulsar'd in the oxygen or some shit. In reality, though, we should be fine. Just get out of here. Alright, 3 damage to the shields and weapons. Oh god, that would have sucked if that happened during the fight. Pulsar imminent. It fires a lot more rapidly as well. Let's wait for that to go, see what happens. They Pulsar the engine, so now we can't oh no, we can jump, because the Zoltan's being a bro. Alright. Oh god, everything's been depowered. Oops. Alright, let's jump. Can't believe we made it out of there. God, that was crazy. What appears to be a single damaged ship is in fact 2 ships that have smashed into each other. Welp. Looks like space also has bad drivers. There's a flurry of comm signals and damage, and it's hard to determine what occurred. The vessel appears to be NG? They look locked together by the impact. They can't free themselves. Let's attempt and help them. And they didn't like that. They didn't like that at all. To your surprise, one of the NG vessels attacks. One ship detaches itself, surprisingly still quite whole, and opens fire. Well then. That is a unfortunate loadout. That is a very unfortunate loadout. What should we hit first? We're going to try and hit the weapons. I want one of these bad boys to go offline because this halberd beam is going to be nasty. Preferably, I can shut them both offline, but let's face it, odds of that are pretty slim. Given the fact that they have a defense Mach 2, only 4 can make it through. And we didn't even get one. Oh, baby. Wait, they also managed to stun Reinhardt somehow. I'm not quite sure. That was interesting then. Yeah. You know, I really just want to end this bloody episode, but apparently this game just hates me. No, you don't get to end an episode, Ginger Dragon. Yeah, you keep getting that friggin' cheeky damage. See if I care. Actually, I do care, because Hull's getting a little bit low. This is an NG sector. This is a green sector. Where are the freaking shops? Oh, boy. That halberd beam's gonna charge. Please, for the love of God, make something happen. Yes! Oh, my God, we made it happen. Ugh. Alright, next up, I think we're gonna hit him in the shields. Let's try and hit him in the shields. I want to try and get more hits through. Alternatively, this is an NG ship, so odds are they're gonna get the weapons back online, but this does prioritize them, whereas previously they would have probably had 2 people trying to repair the weapons. Now they only had 1. And their shields are almost fully back online, so a lot of good that did me. Regardless, if things go bottoms up, which they are, I'm getting out of here. Fuck that. Alright, can I take a break now, game? Yes, I can, and we get an ion bomb. Oh, fuck yeah. Although that takes 4 power, doesn't it? No, 1 power. Oh, God, OP. Alright! Well, we got our ion bomb. Finally, something to use these 20 missiles on. And maybe with this ion bomb, we can actually make some things happen. I love the ion bomb. So good. Anyways, that is going to be the end of this extended episode, because the game hates me episode of FTL Advanced Edition. Thank you all very much for dropping by. Be sure to like the video if you liked it. Subscribe for more, and I will see you guys next time.